This is the Tall Timbers Roadhouse, Caravan Park and Motel units. It's very discreet, but the Caravan Park is just to the left. After you pay, you get a code for the gate and then you go around. So I'll just show you where we are. And inside the Roadhouse has been fixed up a fair bit since I was here several years ago. So it must be new owners or just doing something different. There's a little gourmet range of food, and they've always had the burgers and the fish and chips and steak burgers. This is us in the powered sites. So the powered sites are just this top region here. When we paid, there was no real instructions, just other than the powereds were at the top. So I guess it's just choose your spot. Beautiful trees. And then where you see the roof of that van, that's the unpowered section. It looks like we can have fires here. We're just going to go and confirm. The toilets and showers are behind us, and motel units beyond the 4 gas bottles. And just behind the fence is the back of the Roadhouse. So we'll just come back around. So you come in this entrance, the guy explained, and then we exit out the other side of the Roadhouse for the exit gate. So that's done up with a nice little gourmet range. Drinks, ice creams, good menu. Up on the walls. Seated area. Nice artwork of the region. Thought I'd just show these unusual names of the candles. Tobacco and patchouli, amber and smoke, pepper oak, bibliothèque. Oh, they look nice. Turkish rolls, chips, candies, drinks and ice cream. Salamis, biltongs, beef jerky. Doing a good job.
They're doing for the work steak and all that.
Yeah. And then out the back here, ladies' showers and toilets. Everything's very neat and tidy. And just show you relative position. Our caravan is there, but panning to the right are the motel units. And they've got nice park views opposite them with tables and chairs. And this is when you come around the park and exit out this gate the young man was describing, because that's the exit gate. One for entry, one for exit. And just cross the road. Sure, they just look nice and basic, but good. They're keeping the gardens really clean. I'd say that that's somewhat staff quarters over there. Picnic huts. Of course, they've had to maybe trim a few trees that provide a few precarious dangers. And I'm just going to walk around the front. So this is where, if you're not staying here and you're just pulling into the Roadhouse for a bit of a meal, you can eat inside, or you can eat out at these tables and chairs, in your car, whatever you choose. And they've got this great little art piece here. It is a classic timber lopping area. So it's a beautiful piece of artwork with the axe on top, the great saw for the sign, tall timbers, sculpture design and build. So good advertising for that person. Oops. And I'm not sure if you can hear over the cars. It's not too busy. It is a Sunday. The creek, we'll walk down there later from our van. We just confirmed that we can have fires. They do provide fire pits. We do have our own. Just something to consider. So this is your powered area. There's not a lot. We're on one side of the power pole, 2, I guess that forward facing slab 3, forward facing slab 4, forward facing slab 5, and I am assuming you could get like a camper trailer around the back here wanting to be on power and water. So not too many. You're not crammed in. We just chose not to go under the trees. And my Starlink does get reception. If you were here, bay 1, 2 or 3, you'd be able to get your Starlink to work. And we'll just walk down through the levels in a sec. And we will go and check out the water. So our van, motel units, I've just noticed there's a laundry on the end there. And the exit. And then the art sculpture and staff quarters that I just videoed. So now we're just walking down. Oh, it looks like there's another power and water site here as well. And we're just going to walk down. Look how beautifully manicured the gardens are. It is a lot better than it used to be. So we're just going to come down a little further. We don't know if that's a rentable hut or if that's another staff quarters. Not too sure. Still have the slabs on the oh no, there's power and water there as well. Power and water down here also, darling. Must be the right down near the creek is the unpowered.
Yeah, they've got the fire pump here.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of instruction. So this is just gorgeous down here.
I think I'm going to stay another day here.
If you're happy to be
Oh, look at that.
off-grid, look at the beautiful pine trees. And I wouldn't just park under the trees. It does say be careful of tree falls, but if you had a camper trailer and you were happy to not be on power, or just even up there, that's fine. If you didn't need Starlink like I need, this is just beautiful. And then they have running all the way along. You can see right through barbecue, fire pit, fire pit, fire pit, fire pits. I can't describe how many times we've been here and not knowing that this was down the back here. Fire pit, fire pit, fire pit up there. And it looks like you can rock hop across to the other side. Must still be a bit of a national park on the other side, and then it goes up into a private property. A tractor over there with his fire. So yes, Tall Timbers Roadhouse, Ravenshoe, Queensland. Very beautiful. A lovely little surprise. So I'm down at what I thought was the last fire pit, but no. they still keep going in. Another 2 further in. A very pretty little one with a drilled design. The creek wraps around. And what you wouldn't believe is that we are actually on the busy Kennedy Highway. So looking back up now, motel units, what I'm not sure if it's staff quarters, I'm starting to think it is. And then looking back towards Jack and the bamboo grove, and I was videoing up from further up. But if you had a lovely family group and you just wanted to be away, and what are we, May 2026, Jack just paid for a full rump steak dinner, and for me, mackerel and chips, $40 in total. So even if you don't want to cook and you just want to buy your meals, this is the place to be. And in Ravenshoe, I'll show you in another video, at the railway carriages, they have a band that plays from 3 till 5, Thursdays and Saturdays. If you just wanted, it's only a 900 metre walk if you wanted to walk over there and listen to the band. And there are surprises still. So up in the very top corner, still yet another fire pit available for use. And even if you had a small tent and car and just wanted to just drive right through and come right down here, it would seem that there's nothing stopping you. And they've cleared it. They've done a beautiful clearing down to the waterway. Oh, I think I just heard a turtle jump in the water. Wow, wow, wow. How beautiful. How wonderful. Just balancing across the logs to get to the other side and having a bit of fun. So, upon further review, I stand corrected on the number of powered sites at Tall Timbers. So we got about 5 up here. A couple over the back over there. Just going to go down here. That's only water. You wouldn't want your power lead running across the main road for people to drive over it. But then we have a power and water tower there. Must be carport for the owner's gear. We just walked up through here from the waterway, which is part of the Millstream Falls. And just down here where I thought it was unpowered, no, it's still powered, because you got your power and water tower, Jayco over there, so he's on 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. So credit where credit is due. There's more powered sites than I first thought, but be mindful that you are under fairly big trees. They've got the disclaimer signs up in the trees. Be careful of falling timbers. So, oh, he's got his Starlink out. He must have found a gap. Jack was going to come down here, but I just thought, no, I don't want to be under the tall trees. There'd be a gap down there, but then you'd be unpowered. So there's a wonderful gap down there to take your van. Still forming part of the property. Position to our van. This is the main Kennedy Highway, and you would just be driving in to the Roadhouse and fueling up and getting your supplies. This is another hut structure, I don't think that's been used in a while, but it still looks functional. So whatever you choose to do, you do you. But someone definitely loves their gardening. And this is just walking down to the top end of the creek entrance and part of the property. With the creek down a lot further where you see the red tractor off in the distance. The creek is just below that. And just quickly, the ladies' showers and toilets from the Caravan Park entrance. Rustic, neat, old, tidy, more beautiful artwork. Clean, neat and tidy showers, and what not enough have is extra shelving. Love that. Toilets. So it's a great deal. Soap even. Soap on tap. And you would be walking out if you were staying in the van park. This is the units the other way. The van park this way. Right on sunset borderline twilight in the Tall Timbers Park. Just looking back. And the beautiful glow. And we have our fire pit outing going. It is a bit flesh, isn't it, darling?
Absolutely. Can get better than this.
Gorgeous. And you can hear the water running. Just hear the water. Even above the cars.